The Oracle Network.
We're all in this together. We're gonna have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny fucking Kaye. Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Dinner was full!
Ah, yeah. You checked our shitters, honey?
Clark.
Happy holidays and welcome to Brew Crime, the podcast where we drink brews, talk crime, conspiracies, or whatever catches our attention. This is Mike and my co-host.
It's JT.
And our other special co-host today.
It's me, Brittany.
And it's me, Jenny.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Whoop. That was so much better than my whoop.
That was really cute. Woohoo! So this case is called 200 Dozen Beer on the Wall.
You know what? It's appropriate. Fitting.
Yes, yes. 200 dozen, though. So a Molson Brewery distributor in Verte, I don't know how to pronounce it, in Newfoundland and Labrador, which is in Canada, had a really bad day in June 2009. At the time of the robbery, they knew of two men that had broken into the warehouse to steal the beer. They would load up a massive amount in a pickup truck. How much, do you ask? 200 cases of 12 beer, to be exact. It's a lot of beer.
That is... Okay.
It had to be overloaded.
Oh, I can't believe somebody didn't stop the truck, considering that the back of it, the bed was like dragging on the ground.
Probably.
How much time do you think it took to haul 212 packs? That's my question. How did they not get caught?
Or get at least loaded up, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. This ranged from cans and bottles of Coors Light, Molson Canadian, Miller Genuine Draft, Corona, and maybe a few other Molson brands.
So
Why did they waste their time loading up?
Some people like that shit, right?
well, see, this is here. You answered the question. See, that beer is so light that obviously not only was the truck not dragging on the ground, it actually flew.
Oh,
like
probably,
chitty bang bang back to where it was going.
Maybe. The theft was valued at $4,000 in 2009, so not a small amount of beer.
No, but like it's so funny that it's that much beer, but it's only $4,000. Like cheap,
and that's in Canada with lots of tax.
That's true.
The culprits would get away, but the police were sure that there must have been some witnesses to this crime. Quote, "We're talking a pickup truck full, and that would be telling in itself. The bumper would literally be dragging," said RCMP Constable Jason Derry.
Listen, first off, they paid everybody out who saw them. And second off, it's light beer. And
Not all of it was. I mean, MGD, Molson Canadian, Corona are all 5%, aren't they?
That's a real good question.
I don't know about Corona, but I know that MGD and Molson Canadian is.
I'm going to defer to my subject matter expert on the situation. Oh, wait, you're here already.
Yeah. Although I don't drink any of those beers, so I don't know. But
No, I know Angry Orchard's 5%. That's not relevant to this conversation.
But you had one. That's all that matters.
5%.
And now you're angry at the orchard. Now that crime would go unsolved for a short while, and the owner of the distribution company was quoted as saying, "In a little place like this, it is very, very, very mind-blowing," said Greg Noble, who owns the Molson distribution business in Verte on Newfoundland's east coast. So for Molson Brewery, this is only a small drop in the bucket, so it wouldn't hurt the bottom line, but the distributor in Newfoundland would be kicked in the gut, as it is a very small province with an estimated 520,000 people in 2021. So that it's going to be a pretty big kick in the nuts, we'll say.
A kick in the hops.
Yeah, kick in the hops. This makes this a smaller operation and likely only very regional. For comparison, in British Columbia, Molson and Labatt is AB InBev, have a joint distribution company called Brewers Distributors Limited, or LDB, that works also in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, as well as the Northwest Territories and the Yukon. So they distribute Molson and Labatt products to a population base of over 12.3 million people. So 200 cases to them would be a rounding error, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But if you're looking at 500,000 people or whatever, it's a bigger part of your business.
Yeah.
Luckily for those involved, it would not take long to catch these criminals. Late June 2009 would have the culprits caught. Raymond Bennett, 44, Irene Hiller, 45, Warren Gavin, 32, were caught with the beer and charged with possession of stolen property. They would be released by officers with the condition they would have to make it to the court date on July 29th to put in their pleas. In the end, they would be able to recover 75% of the beer as they had just taken it out into the wooded area to stash it.
Sorry, their pleas were all, I'm still drunk.
Probably. So I do have to say, though, that I'm impressed that they managed to go through 480 bottles of beer in like a week. That takes some serious dedication to their craft.
It wasn't even craft.
True.
They probably drank all the cores first. That's why they felt nothing, and they kept drinking.
Probably. And then it was probably the Corona after that, because,
Yeah,
it's pretty light.
You got to have a little water after your beer.
Yeah, true.
it's all about execution. How are we going to drink this beer?
Like, how big are our beer bellies going to get in the span of this week?
Just all of a sudden, they all became the Oprah of beer. You get a beer, and you get a beer.
Everybody gets a beer.
Yeah.
Look under your seats. There's a beer.
I mean, how many people go to an Oprah show? Maybe they can each get a dozen. I don't know.
Maybe Oprah's part of this conspiracy.
There we allegedly Oprah caused all of this. Allegedly.
You know what? I agree with that. And this is why. Because
That
it is
was her
less
tweet.
ridiculous than JFK coming back.
Yes. True.
Brittany, tell me you've heard of this story.
JFK coming back.
JFK Sr. So QAnon supporters lined Dallas, the conservatory where JFK Jr. was shot, thinking JFK was coming back in order to put Trump back in office. That's the look. You can't see the look, everybody, but that's the look.
America, fuck yeah.
America, what the fuck?
Yeah.
MTG behind part of this too.
Huh?
I said, is MTG Marjorie Taylor Greene behind part of this too?
She's a rib. I don't know.
Mm.
She's something.
Oh,
She's a piece
jeez.
of...
Thanks for tuning into this episode. Cheers.
Bah.
Bye.